prematurely detonated my banglings. There we go, it updates. 17 workers to 8 workers. That's a massive, massive blow to his income right there. His lair is at half health. Probably could have targeted the Spire or the Roach Warren, done some damage to the tech. The spawning pool would have been a good idea, but it's just going to be so tough to recover from that. He's been down on the econ for a while since the first raid. He's got some mutas coming in over here. Now check this out. We're going to see some rad transfers here. We got a couple mutas popping right here. And, you know, not going to have enough for another transfer. I am going to lose this queen. I could have totally microed her and pulled her back, and then healed this queen as it took damage. But that's going to be just fine. I'm going to lose this muta, and my queen is going to live here to fight another day. Moving my workers down. They don't want to collect right here, you know, they're totally cool, just sitting there. More Zerglings, more mutas. I'm not going to let him expand, not going to give him the map control. I got my Overseer over here. I believe I sent in a Changeling at some point, knowing that he wasn't changing his strategy, and my strategy would be okay. Sending in some Lings, just going to see what's going on. You know, run to the back of the mineral line. You know, trying to do a little bit of a harass here, seeing what I can do, but, you know, it's just so tough if he doesn't send his workers in to attack you. You have to individually macro them all down. With the Zerglings, it's just not all that easy to do. And is this queen going to make it out? Oh, nope, transfuse, and that attack, definitely not beneficial on my part. Checking out the units lost right here. He is still very far ahead of me, production-wise. You know, he's catching back up to me again, so definitely a good move, droning up, and I really don't have much of a military to speak for. You know, I'm trying to make more drones because I know that my macro's been suffering all game this entire time. And I've only got a small little pack of mutas, but I also know that he really doesn't have much to offer at this point either. So, I'm going to take advantage of the situation and let this Overlord chill over here. I've just kind of been cool with him there the entire game. No, I lied. I kind of want this guy dead now. I'm sick of him outside my base. Droning up. And I believe I do intend on replacing Queen at some point, and I'm cool with these guys just kind of sitting here too. I actually don't like my workers collecting the gas over there like they should be. Queen, anytime now. Check out what he's got going on in his base. A couple queens, another spine crawler going up. You know, neither of us really doing a good job expanding the creep. We definitely could be doing something with that. I got a couple lings that wanted to go and chill over here. And both of us just trying to get back in this game right now. 33 to 20 harvesters, 24 harvesters. So, you know, he's doing a really good job at macroing back up, but he's got to at this point. You can't build an army without macro, but he doesn't have an expansion. He's getting close to being mined out at this base, so I'm going to force him to move out and to try to do something. Check the production tab. And he's building more spine crawlers, mutas, workers. I'm building banglings, mutas, a queen. I'm researching Carapace speed because I'm afraid that he's going to send in mutas, and he's just going to be able to pick off my overlords. And I want the ability to fly him away and maybe not take quite as much damage. And it's going to come at some point that I'm just going to build a lot of Zerglings, and I'm going to try to do something with them, so hopefully use some of the money that I'm making in 25 drones to my 34, all running off of one base. Going to be picked clean really fast. Here goes that expansion. Really doesn't have a choice at, you know, no real options. Might have been a decent play to try to take the rich mineral field over here, but not really having the units to break down those rocks in any, you know, form of time. That'd be reasonable for him. So, it does have the +1 armor upgrade going, +1 flyer upgrade going, and here we go, 16 banglings going up. I'm putting up a few spore crawlers in the back of my base because I just don't want to get hit with mutalisks. If he's going to come in here, I want to make him, you know, suffer for it. I figure with 2 queens and these spine crawlers over here, I should be able to hold off, you know, a decent number of mutas, which, believe it or not, there are 6 mutas flying around over here, and I'm going to pick off some overlords just because I don't like those guys, and supply capping him, which to me is just awesome. You know, it's 200 minerals that he's going to have to replace. He's going to have to build more overlords for that. Check out the income again. Almost matching my harvesters, only on one base, so he's preparing for a huge transfer right here. As soon as that is up and running, you should probably actually be transferring those guys right about now, you know, just so we can get maximum efficiency. And right here, we can see that spore crawlers, 1 armor, and 15 damage with a fast attack speed. They just rip these little mutalisks apart. They really never stood a chance as far as that goes. You know, I could have transfused that, could have, you know, saved that spore crawler, but, you know, it's cool. Here come my mutas. They're just going to fly on over. And still not transferring. Could be doing a lot of work with that oversaturation over there. And here I'm going, producing 4 more mutalisks. I've got a good pack of them here, and I'm just going to go and break down these rocks. You know, hopefully snipe another Overlord, because that'd just be awesome to do. Not that's really going to matter at this point, but nope, he keeps flying him back, and I have no clue that an Overlord is just kind of chilling over there. Go back to the income right here. I have not built any more harvesters. I could have been doing so much better with my macro at this point, but I think I figured that this base was basically mined out. I didn't want to pour too much money into, you know, retrieving the minerals that were here, but there still would have been enough to make it worth having the drones there. And even this base over here, you know, could be doing better with the saturation right here. Let's take a look at the army tab. You know, really nothing much to stand against me. If I do decide to push out, he's really not going to be able to stop me at this point, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to expand my creep, you know, just in case he's got something going down, but I'm going to take the gold over here and hopefully prepare, you know, some more workers would be a good idea at some point, because he's actually out-droning me right now. This is ridiculous. But has, you know, having to build all those drones really hasn't given him much, you know, room for military. Remember what I said about moving your banglings? Just see how slow these guys are. You know, I could have totally researched this cool little hook move over here, but haven't done it. A lot of Zerglings rushing in. Gonna move the Zerglings in first. You know, he definitely smart, building with Spore Crawlers. I'm gonna eat my own words right here. He's gonna kill quite a few of my Mutas, you know, with those Spore Crawlers. And then I'm just gonna blow everything up. You know, I brought those guys there for a reason. They just wanted to blow stuff up. Spine going up, Roach. None of it really stands a chance. Nice little suicide bangling right there, and here we go. You know, I'm just going to repurpose a lot of these Zerglings, going to send them in, you know, hopefully blow up the space. I'm not going to let him do any long-distance mining on this, and he's just preparing a lot of Zerglings back here. And looking at the units lost, he's lost, you know, 30-40% more minerals than I have. This pack of Mutalisks, I'm sending them back over here. There's a little battle over here that happened between, you know, my queen and these Mutas, but it really wasn't enough to do anything about, and he GG's right there before I get a chance to go in and just blow everything up. So, that there, ladies and gentlemen, is the first Zerg v Zerg cast I've put up. So, cool thing, if you're fighting another Zerg player, especially if you're a Zerg player, those banglings are so deadly, because early units like Zerglings, a big Zergling swarm, you know, sniping critical pieces of tech, so easy to do with those banglings. 85 damage to a building, 35 to splash, and actually with +1 attack upgrade, goes up to 39 and 22, which is kind of cool, I guess. So, very nice. Could have done better on my macro. If you guys have been following my games, it's something I really need to improve on. Just not building drones, tending to attack too quickly to military, and even though I'll get a big force, just might not be enough, because I'll lose economically in the long run. But thank you very much for tuning in. Malikicowtipper signing out.